My harpoon from the Philippines here. Oh my God, what a day today. Went down to go pay the Norico bill, walked in there, that's the main thing, place is packed, 2 days. So decided to go down to Bank of Commerce. Alma Amantipoco recommended that. A lot of foreigners use that. Now I know why. Like I said in the last video, Metro Bank wants 6 months of your bank statements. They want an ACR one card. They want your there's two other papers there they wanted. I went in there to the Bank of Commerce. It's right across from the North, so before Freedom Park on the left hand side as you're going towards that way. Walked in there, they gave me the number, went right in, seen the manager. I told him what went on with Metro Bank. He said, "No, sir, you can come in here and open up an account." And all they required was my ACR one card and my rental agreement that I have, that I'm here for a year. And that was it. That's all they wanted. And you open it up for 500 pesos, a peso account. A dollar account is $200 American. And it took from 10 o'clock to 12:30. That's because I got Vicky added on my account. So if something goes wrong, God forbid I get in the hospital, I get in a wreck and I can't do nothing, she's got to be able to get to the money for me and all that. You can open up an ATM for that, or it's a passport or a passbook account, or you do both and it's different amounts. It goes up to like 10,000 and all that pesos. But the Bank of Commerce is the easiest bank you can go to, friendliest. They're ran by like San Miguel, I guess San Miguel Beer Company here, but they're in Bacolod and they're all around. Your ATM card is going to take 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll pick it up at the bank. They don't mail it to you. It's a 6-digit PIN. So if you're coming here to the Philippines and you get your ACR one card and you have your rental agreement, you can set it up, and you can send money to ML Heuler, and then when you get to ML Heuler, you can pick up whether to pick it up in American dollars or in Philippine pesos. So if you don't have your American money, like I ain't seen American money in 2 years, except when I stop in and see people or all that. But make sure your bills have nothing wrong, no rips, no tears, no nothing. They want brand new, crisp $100 bills. But like I said, it was 2.5 hours. I went and seen the manager. He put me over to another lady. She started it, and then she had something else to do. And then I went to the lady with new accounts. They take your picture. They do everything. It was really nice. It's like walking in an American bank. Plus, there you can also, they have a form. Walk in. You can pay your Norico bill right there. They send the money in at the end of the day to Norico, so it doesn't get credited to the next following day. You can pay your bill products there. You can pay your water bill there. You can pay everything at your bank. They handle it all for you. You can ask for no simple. No more sitting in lines. No more doing all that. Why the vloggers haven't mentioned this, but I am thankful to Alma. Thank you very much for turning me on to that bank. I've seen a lot of foreigners in there using it. They are across the Philippines, and if you travel out of the Philippines, you gotta let them know a week in advance if you're going to Thailand, Korea, Vietnam, or somewhere you're going. Well, here she comes, the daughter, with her flowers and stuff. She's got her Mother's Day. Maya Hapon. She's got the dollar or the flowers for Mother's Day. She does. He's very busy making these flowers and selling them. So, but yeah, like I said, the Bank of Commerce, it's going to be a quick video to do that. I was supposed to go back after lunch. I fell asleep here. Vicky couldn't wake me up, and I still ain't got my license. So hopefully Told her to call that fixer. I don't know why we gotta wait till after lunch. I don't know if she's gonna take a bunch of people there. I want to do it in the morning, be done with it, get it done. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully tomorrow I get my driver's license because we're gonna take off out of here. We found land in Bacolod. Not the barangay captain, the next guy underneath him. He sent all his IDs, his paperwork, and the title and everything. Sent pictures. So I'm gonna get that printed out. He's the next one, the barangay assistant. I guess you got like the barangay captain and the barangay captain assistant. He's next one under. 500 square meters in Bacolod per 500 pesos a square meter. So might be buying land that way and be moving to that side of the island. It don't matter to me. Land's cheaper over there. Also at the bank, you can ask Bank of Commerce. They have foreclosed properties, the manager was telling me. But they are not in Negros Oriental, on the other side of the island, Negros Occidental. And what you do, I found this interesting. You bid on something. You bid on the property. They have an amount. So you put a bid in, okay? And if no one else bids on that property, that land or that house and everything is yours. And it's all done through the bank transition. And the bank manager also said the good thing about being Bank of Commerce is when you do a land purchase, make sure I come to the bank and get we call it cashier's check. I can't remember if they called it something different. Everything is documented. So there's any rip-offs and all that, they're there. They're going to help stand behind you and everything for your lawyer. So, but all of that. But it's good to know. Like I said again, thank you, Elma. And Bank of Commerce here in Dumaguete. There's 3 in Bacolod. They're around over there, and they are the Commerce of San Miguel, which is San Miguel's a big beer here besides Red Horse. San Miguel is one of the bigger ones. So the guy who owns San Miguel, I guess, owns these banks. And for every deposit, you are how we do in America. You're covered for 1 million pesos. So I got a guy here that lives in this development, the ex-police officer. He uses Bank of Commerce. When I see him tonight, when I walk the dog, I'm going to tell him thank you very much. He sent over 6 million pesos, and he said first time he feels like a millionaire. You know, you can send over, but they give you the SWIFT code. I got to call my bank in America. They only have certain times to do it 7:30 to 4. So I'll call there and I'll give them the SWIFT code. Once I get the money, I send to ML Hewler, and tomorrow I go in and they'll do the paperwork for that. Since they already got the other paperwork, it won't take as long as she said. But it'll be like 2 separate accounts now. If I would have had my American money, I would have known it would have taken that long. I would have went to ML Hewler and came back and did the American account. But that's okay. 2 separate accounts. I got my American money coming in. And right now the peso at the bank is 61.54 for exchange rate. So guys were in there today. They were moving their American money over into pesos. So that's good. So it's a good thing. And like I said, this weekend I'm going to Bacolod to look at that land. Knock on wood, everything works out right and everything's legal. But I seen the title. He sent pictures. Doesn't mean nothing. Then I have to do investigation there. I have to go to the records of something there and to verify that this is the original guy and all that. So one step after another. And for what? It's gonna be 500,000 pesos. I can have 500 square meters. And he has other land too, he said. So we're seeing a lot of land popping up in Bacolod. So Bacolod on the other side of the island. And Bacolod's nice. It's a bigger city. You got the SNR, you got landers, you have it all. So I'll do videos this weekend. I'll do more. I've got a lot of running to do. It's been busy. So end of the day, coming up on 10 minutes. Hit the like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to post this right now. Mile Harpoon, good morning to everybody in America or around the world, wherever you're at. You're going to have a great day like I did today, because now you're going to live the day I just lived.